the student started solving quarter measure sets, but it seemed like it was taking kind of long. And so then even though he had done half measure sets, separate hands, we actually decided to not do quarter measure both hand sets. We decided to do eighth measure both hand sets. And eighth measure both hand sets, they, like for instance, the first eighth measure both hand set, because this is a quarter, right? This would be like this is like the first quarter of the measure. This would be like the second quarter of the measure, etc. Right? This would be the third quarter, and then this last one can be the fourth. I mean, it is the fourth quarter of the measure. So that's why when I say quarter measure set, it's a quarter of a measure plus one more beat, quarter of a measure plus one more beat, etc. Let me erase that for a bit, and you can ignore the yellow highlighter, of course. Like I said, that's basically irrelevant. We should probably have him erase that. So it follows then that obviously this is the first half of this quarter, and an eighth measure set would be this. It would be these two nodes plus one more node. So this would be the first eighth measure set, an eighth of a measure plus one more node. The second eighth measure set would, using this as a point of overlap, it'd be the eighth of a measure plus one more node. Okay. Now the strategy stays the same, even if you were to solve an eighth measure set. So this means that you might play in adding in reverse, and again, search David Chang, adding in reverse for both hands. You've got right hand alone, left hand alone, and then both. Then from left to right, right hand, oh, what have I done? I've moved over everything. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Might be right hand alone, left to right, left hand alone. So basically it's just this note again, and then both. And it might seem unnecessary to go through all these steps, but I found it was best for this student, for most students, especially total beginners or beginners. Right hand alone, I guess from here to here, left hand alone, and then both. And that is the default strategy, this 9-step process, starting from the end point, each thing making the next thing more likely to succeed in order to solve this eighth measure set. So this marking means that he played from here to here, from memory to a very high quality, and then we marked that. And then he did that with every single other one of these. I think he did these on his own, and then we did these in the lesson.